Como eu tinha dito, temos várias missões para fazer, maltinha, aqui em Neon. E a gente vai começar, olha aqui, esta vestimenta toda gostosa, toda boa. E a gente vai começar. Deixa-me ver, portanto, missões. Não justificado. Temos aqui. Falo com Devin Anastas. Bora. Já começar aqui a nossa missão. Este é aquele que a gente...
We sell only the finest goods for the discerning customer.
Eu quero falar sobre a morte do Thomas Lucian.
I'm not telling you a thing. I've already reported what I saw to security. Stop wasting my time and leave. Your presence is bad for business.
Persuadir. Vamos tentar
There's
persuadir.
nothing to tell you. Get it through your skull.
Ah é? Está-se bem. Escuta, eu sei que você e a segurança estão mentindo sobre a morte de Thomas. Não dificulte isso mais do que o necessário. Você tem o dever cívico de contar a verdade sobre o que realmente aconteceu. Ficar calado diante de algo assim deve pesar na consciência. Isso nem é grande coisa. Ninguém vai se importar de você me contar.
Listen, I don't want anything bad to happen.
Você tem o dever cívico.
I suppose I understand. Oh my god, enough! I'll tell you what I know, if it'll get you to leave.
Ok, conta lá.
I saw it happen. Thomas was murdered and thrown into the ocean. Afterwards, I foolishly reported the incident to security. For my efforts, I was rewarded with a gun to my head and threatened with death if I didn't keep silent.
O assassino trabalha com a segurança?
No. The officer that threatened me was completely different. And the murderer wasn't wearing a uniform. I'd wager that the murdering bastard has a friend in security that's covering things up for him.
Ok. Porque você não estava na loja.
Really? Am I not allowed to leave my own shop now? Yeah, if you really must know, I was going for a walk. Shocking, I'm sure.
Porque você não tentou impedir o assassinato.
Nah, come on. I'm not risking life and limb to save someone I barely know.
Okay.
There are people that get paid to do that. I'm not one of them. So I simply prioritized my own safety and didn't get involved. A lot of good that did me.
Preciso mais informações. Diz quem foi.
It was hard to hear over the commotion, but I'm sure I heard Thomas call his attacker Russell and Rusty a few times. From what I could gather, the attacker was after credits and Thomas refused to give him any. After that, well, Thomas went for a swim.
Diz onde o Rusty está.
Where else would someone like him be, He stays at the sleep crates near Madame Sauvage's place. In any case, when you confront him, my name cannot be mentioned. I very much dislike sharing Thomas's briny fate. And with that, I must insist you leave me in peace. That is, of course, unless you'd like to make a hefty purchase.
Ok. Entretanto, a gente ganhou aqui outra missão, malta. É incrível. Deixa-me lá ver. Ok. Bem. Bem, bora lá.
Hey, buddy, why don't you throw a few credits my way, huh? Help a guy out, yeah?
Deixa eu adivinhar. Vou acabar no fundo do mar se eu não te der nada.
End up in the ocean? What the hell are you... Wait, no. He told me that everything was taken care of. No one would know. Listen, you gotta hear me out. I never meant to do anything. It was an accident.
Conta exatamente o que você fez. Quem é ele? E no que ele deu um jeito.
A friend, an old buddy in security. But that's all you're getting from me. I'd rather take my chances with you than with him.
Porque você estava atrás do Thomas.
Why else? I needed some creds for Aurora, and everyone knows he and his wife run that shitty little shop. All they do is rip people off. He was bound to have creds.
Me conta exatamente o que você fez.
I got in a fight with Thomas. I asked him for some creds, but the bastard wouldn't give me anything. Things got out of hand. He ended up falling off the upper platform. It was an accident, I swear. Then I called my buddy in security and told him what happened. He took care of everything after that.
Me conta que é o seu parceiro de segurança. As suas ações têm consequências.
Shit, I know. I never wanted things to end up like that. For the love of God, I didn't even get any creds off of it. Listen, I messed up, I know that. But nothing can change what's already done. Just let me go and I'll disappear forever. No one will ever see me again. No one even needs to know I'm alive. Just... Come on, just let me go.
Não vou te matar, mas é melhor desaparecer para sempre. Vai embora e não volte nunca mais. Essa não é uma opção. Opa, não o vi para matar, dude.
Oh my God. You don't need to worry. No one will ever see me again. I swear it.
Mas mesmo assim fiquei sem saber quem é que é o segurança.
Nope, no way.
Vamos contar a ela o que é que se passou. Afinal ela tinha razão para suspeitar, não é?
I'm afraid I'm not in the best of spirits right now, but I'll try and help.
Você já teve algum problema com a segurança de Neon?
Everyone has problems with Neon security. They're terribly corrupt, with Administrator Bayou using them as his own personal brute squad. They come in here from time to time, but apart from being forced to give them employee discounts, I've never had anything suspicious happen.
Ok. Eu sei o que aconteceu com o seu marido.
Please, tell me everything you know. I want to hear it all.
A morte do seu marido foi um acidente. O seu marido foi assassinado e um oficial de segurança acobertou tudo para proteger o assassino.
I knew it. I just knew that I was being fed lies. Nothing added up right from the start. Neon security. How can they sleep at night and act like my husband's life wasn't worth anything? My husband's killer. Did you find him? What happened to him?
Eu dei um jeito nele. O nome do assassino era Rusty. O Thomas tinha interagido com ele alguma vez?
Rusty. I believe he was one of the Generdyne workers that would come around and cause trouble. Steal things, vandalize, or the like. They were a rowdy bunch. My husband usually handled the troublemakers and became well acquainted with Rusty and his so-called friends. Vandalism and shoplifting is one thing, but murder? I just never thought things could go this far. So, what did you do with Rusty?
Eu dei um jeito nele.
Well, I guess I don't much care for what you did with him, as long as he paid for what he did. And about security. Did you find out which officer is behind the cover-up?
Eu não consegui nenhum nome, sinto muito. Não posso fazer muito mais por você. Não descobri, duvido que enfrentar a segurança traria algo positivo para a gente.
Yes, you're right. It just boils my blood thinking about what they did. But I must say that I feel oddly vindicated just by knowing the truth. The uncertainty was constantly eating away at me. At least I can take solace knowing that justice was served, at least to some degree. I never would have figured out the truth without you. I have credits for you here.
Só pagar. Isso não é necessário. Fico feliz por ajudar. Sim, malta, não vou cobrir mesmo, por amor de Deus.
Oh, you're so sweet. In any case, please know how grateful I am that you helped me. You're the only person to ever show kindness to me in this city. And now that I know the truth, I can try to focus on healing. Thank you for everything, from both myself and Thomas.
Entendi. Vamos lá ver aqui uma cena. Eu tenho um pontinho de habilidade. Eu tenho um pontinho de habilidade. Ação. Vou aumentar, malta. Para nós termos mais possibilidade de conseguir. Bem, próxima missão. Pulsão do Saburo. É para distribuir. Já distribuímos aqui nesta loja. Vamos distribuir mais para folhetecitos. Ah, mas não aparece.
Hey. Want something to eat? Welcome to Zeno Fresh Seafood. Would you like to try some trawl?
Não.
Next time, pick up a few extra tubes. Trawl, you know, snack.
Quit staring.
Onde é que se desce? Espera, eu acho que vim por aqui. Não. Não aparece aqui nada, malta. Eu sei onde é que eu tenho que ir agora. Ok. Vamos mexer, pode ser aqui. Desce tudo.
Hey there. Welcome. Feel like making a purchase today?
Eu tenho um panfleto para você do Sabugo. Talvez queira dar uma olhada.
Here, let me see that. Oh, not a bad idea. You might be onto something here. Thanks for bringing this to me.
Já está.
Thanks for stopping by our shop.
I don't want you to get upset.
I'm sorry.
Lá.
Looking to blow a hole in something?
Saburo ou Catigbo tem uma oportunidade de promoção conjunta para vocês, se tiverem interesse.
I don't need any handouts. I'll pass.
The other day, Sticks, I met a miner.
Vamos ver aqui ao Yannick. É as lojas que me estou a lembrar.
Time to get. You're not from Insec, are you?
Ok, está aqui.
Whatever. Just hand it over. I'll look at it on my own time.
Este sim.
Got plenty of ice cold drinks in stock. All day.
Pronto, falta-me 2.
You didn't hear this from me. Those are big mercenaries.
Eu já fui.
Save it for someone who gives it.
Este é o... Espera. Este é ele. Então o médico acho que é ao lado, né? O médico acho que é aqui. Acho. Não, este é o elevador. É aqui, é aqui. Talvez se ele tenha interesse.
You aren't looking well at all. Perhaps you'd better sit down. What can Reliant Medical do for you?
Pega aqui flyer, yeah.
I wouldn't mind a bit of extra traffic as long as the supplies allow for it. A few extra credits never hurt.
Pumba, falta
Stay away from Aurora before you get hooked.
Pronto, falta a folhecito para entregar.
We have plenty of space available.
O folheto explica tudo.
Oh, thanks. I'll definitely give this some thought. It couldn't hurt. Remember, we always have plenty of space.
Pronto, vamos lá ter com ele.
I am confident that it's a wonderful day, my friend.
Distribuí todos os panfletos.
Ah, thank you so much, my friend. I believe that this will be a great boon for my business. Thank you for taking the time to do this for me. It is not often to see such kindness here in Neon.
Já percebi. Nice. O que isto é?
Again for helping me out.
Privater. Privater. Vai. Próxima missão. Servidor dedicado. Fala com o Senhor da Guerra ou mata o Senhor da Guerra. Onde é que ele está? Sei lá, mas eu sei do que eu gosto. Claro que eu gosto de arte. Você está numa gangue?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Você fica por aqui.
And by people like us, I mean killers, thugs, and thieves. Now, I haven't killed anyone in a while, but that just means I'm due.
Você se considera artista?
Only when I have a knife in my hand. The rest of the time, I just paint.
O Frank Green quer vingança pelo que você fez com o Styx.
That Cyclops should be thanking me. I dressed up his toy real nice, gave him a total makeover. He's lucky that's all I did after what that thing did to my crew.
Ele realmente matou membros do seu bando?
We tried to rob his store and reload our crew. That's when his little toy unloaded on us.
Então, e fez-te não bem.
Some good disciples in that group. If anything, that freak should be paying me.
Porque grafitaste.
I thought it was pretty clever. If I trashed it, it'd sting for a bit, but he'd get over it. So I took a can of spray paint and put my tag on it. Now, every time that Cyclops opens up that eye, he's gonna see my art on his buddy.
Então você admite o crime.
Yeah, I do. And I'll make art out of your guts if you step out of line.
Oh, dude. Você vai pagar pelos prejuízos.
And what makes you think I will?
Você tem os artilheiros para se preocupar. Não perde tempo com o Rennie.
Yeah, it's hard to predict crazy. Never know what he might do. You must be real confused, stranger. I like nasty.
Isso precisa acabar. Já não perdeu gente bastante?
My crew is exactly why I won't stop. Not until that Cyclops
Vais
blood
morrer,
is on the
dude.
floor. So I suggest you tell that one-eyed freak to go cry somewhere else.
Vou pegar as coisas de qualquer jeito.
Fine by me, punk. Let's paint the walls with your blood.
Esta roupa também é gira. Também é gira esta roupa. Vou pôr banda dos discípulos. Mas não, não quero. Está feito o meu trabalho aqui. Eu tentei conversar. Não deu. Bem, esta arma é muito boa. Um gajo dá um tiro e vem logo carpete na tinta.
Making a fortune if they let us fish from the house.
Ok, estava a mandar para ali. Pera, então eu tenho que ir aqui. Trollou-me. O jogo trollou-me, man. Há um trollado.
What do you want?
Eu sei que não é da minha conta, mas o que ficou o seu olho. É melhor.
It's no big secret. I lost it fighting on the Freestar side during the Colony War.
Okay.
I was a ground pounder. Slugged it out in the trenches with the troops. And did pretty well, too. Until an EM weapon took out our transport. They pulled me out of the wreckage, but the damage was done. Honestly, I consider myself lucky. Most of the other soldiers died in the crash.
O da guerra não vai mais te encher.
Good work. I hope you made him squirm.
Fiz ainda melhor, eu matei ele.
Fine by me. That delinquent little punk deserves it. Thanks. Styx is gonna get a new paint job, a coat of wax, the works. He's gonna look brand new. Oh, and here, for your trouble. Styx.
Bem, próxima missão, maltinha. Sempre a bombar, isso é que eu gosto. Busca de suprimentos. Falo com... Ah, esta não é aqui. Então vamos aqui, todos por um. Pergunta à Rosa sobre... Ok. Fala com a Rosa.
Welcome to Newell's. Let me know if you need help with anything.
Parece que sou eu quem deveria estar te ajudando.
Do I sound that awful? I didn't even realize. Terrible, just terrible. You'll have to excuse me. With all the ruckus my husband's been making at the Merchant Alliance meetings, it's difficult to get any rest. Poor old man has himself mixed up in a foolish crusade against Dietrich Sieghart, who he's angry at for paying off Neon security. He runs Sieghart's Outfitters. It's right outside the spaceport terminal. I suppose you could say he's our only real competition. If you ask me, he isn't such a terrible person. Please don't tell James I said that. For protection, I assume. They apparently target certain businesses with some type of safety assurance fee scheme. We've been spared that indignity so far, but it's absolutely disgraceful this kind of thing is happening. It's a little group James formed with some of the other vendors on Neon. I'd call it more of a support group, because all they do is sit around and complain about how hard it is to run a business here. I don't believe he is, no. I think my husband has Dietrich all wrong. He's probably doing what he has to do to survive. Just, please don't tell James I said that. I don't want him to think his own wife is doubting him. It's just a feeling that I have about Dietrich. I'm sure he's paying off Neon security because he has no choice. I can't afford to fight back like my husband expects. I have no idea. Anytime the subject comes up, it turns into an argument. Frankly, he's so obsessed with this Dietrich situation, I don't think he's listening to me at all. Well, thank you. I can't remember the last time a total stranger
Afinal,
walked
não é
into
tão
our store
como o
and
James fala, né?
offered to help. It would be so lovely to see my James happy again. He used to smile at me all the time, you know. Now all I see is worry on his face.
Ok, vamos
I
tratar
suppose
disso.
you can speak with him about it if you like. But perhaps you'd like to browse our store a bit before you do?
Qual é a sua opinião sobre coisas?
Dietrich is actually quite a lovely man, though lately he's been under a lot of pressure, which has made him rather bitter. When we first opened our business here in Akuchi Market, he was actually very helpful. Offered us advice. Didn't treat us like competition at all. I'm sorry, I just don't believe Dietrich is doing anything wrong paying off Neon security. We all do what we have to do to survive in this wretched city. Unfortunately, my husband is convinced that fighting City Hall is the way to solve all of Neon's problems. I think he's wrong.
Ok.
Have a good day.
Não ia perguntar à menina como é que ela conheceu o marido, malta, não. Bem, bora. Ah, é este gajo. Ah, não, este é o outro.
I have plenty of supplies for your next expedition in stock. Welcome to Sieghart's Outfitters. Everything you need to explore the settled systems. If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Sounds like a good idea.
Afirmação audaciosa.
You bring the chunks.
It's a date.
Exatamente vocês vendem.
The question should really be, what don't we sell? We carry a wide assortment of equipment perfectly suitable for stellar exploration and extraplanetary excursions. Best selection in Neon.
Afirmação audaciosa.
I can promise you, I'm not just using hyperbole to get your business. I've spent years perfecting my business by polling customers, measuring sales, and carefully adjusting my inventory to cater to just about everyone. So take your time, look around, ask me questions. You won't be disappointed. Am I? Forgive me. I tend to forget how annoying that can be. I have a lot of overhead in this place, and just between you and me, I am up to my eyeballs in debt. This is a prime spot, right next to the spaceport terminal, but the bills and the rent here are astronomical.
Bem, bons pontos de comércio não são baratos. Está-me parecendo que alguém não se planejou direito financeiramente. Mas é sempre tão aberto com os seus clientes?
Oh, yes, absolutely. It can be off-putting, I know. I picked up the habit from my mother. She was an extraordinary woman, made friends instantly wherever she traveled. Wise as well. If she was still alive, she would have told me to move my shop and cease paying these exorbitant fees.
Right.
Sure, and going in, I expected it to be expensive. Anyway, I don't want to bore you with the details of my business all day. You're here to shop. So why don't you help out a poor shopkeeper like myself and buy something?
Talvez sua loja tivesse mais sucesso fora de Neon.
My dear mother would have said the same thing. The fees here are quite expensive, and I'm barely making ends meet. But I've always been quite stubborn. It has not always been easy, but I've been at this location for 8 years, and I won't give up. My business is my pride and joy. You won't find another store like mine on Neon, so please support my business with your patronage. You won't be disappointed.
James Newell não quer que você pague as taxas de proteção de segurança de Neon.
Yes, I'm aware of James's objections. That's partly why I don't go to the meetings. But if I don't pay Dexler, I'll lose my business. And what good would joining the Alliance do then? So, really, I don't have a choice here. If they want to fight Neon security, they can. But I need to protect my livelihood.
É o Dexler.
Owen Dexler is head of Neon security. But he is less concerned with crime than he is siphoning money from honest businesses. But it's not just him. All of Neon is corrupt. The only way to survive is to give in to their demands.
Os comerciantes se admiram, eles precisam da sua liderança.
Really? I didn't know that. But I suppose they used to treat me with respect until I started paying the protection. But they have to understand. I could lose my business if I don't pay Dexler's fees.
Ainda acho que você deveria parar de pagar.
And why is that?
Rosa Newell. A Rosa disse que entende porque você paga o Dexler. Mas também disse que você é um bom homem. É um homem bom. E homens bons não aceitam corrupção.
Rosa said that? I remember when her and James first started. They were very green. It was a different time. Okay, you've convinced me. I will stop paying Dexler his safety assurance fee. And tell the Newells I will come to the next meeting. Maybe I will even bring some beverages and snacks. You can't stand up to Neon security on an empty stomach.
If you're looking for supplies, this is the place.
Concordou em parar de pagar.
Well, I'll be. And all you had to do was talk to him?
Às vezes isso é o suficiente. Dizer convenceu-lo, mas ele acabou aceitando. Claro, você devia ter sido menos agressivo.
I reckon I should have. This whole time I've been so angry at Seeger for making those
NR,
payments.
bem-vindo.
I never bothered to ask him why.
What did I tell you? You assume the worst in people and you'll make it so.
I knew when I told you so was coming, but I guess I deserve it. Thanks for your help on this. The Merchants Alliance is finally united. I don't know if we'll ever get a fair shake in the city, but it's a start.
Mais nopinha. Vamos ver aqui. Portanto, este do suprimento não é aqui em nenhum. Agora, roupa suja. Pega a mercadoria. Onde está a mercadoria? Maltinha, esqueci de me perguntar. O som está ok? Tá? Obrigado. Não é do meu micro, que eu não me dei nada no micro. É mais mesmo do jogo. Armazém 03.
All right, what is it? If you're here to report a crime, you're gonna have to deal with it yourself. Neon Security's all booked up for the day.
É uma pena que não posso fazer o trabalho. Poderia ser uma emergência. É a primeira vez que eu ouço falar de uma agência de segurança que já está com o dia todo ocupado.
Then it's your first time being in Neon. Right now, I'm dealing with a stabbing in Ebside, a junkie ready to toss himself off the platform, 2 robberies, and a stripped spaceship. So unless you're here to tell me that the trade tower is about to fall into the ocean, it can probably wait, right?
Parece que você está sem tempo. Tem muita coisa para fazer, porque não pede ajuda.
Whoa, listen to the genius over here. What a good idea. I know what I'll do. I'll walk over to the edge of the platform and yell really loud for volunteers down at the ocean. Maybe some chasm bass will sign up. In case you haven't noticed, we don't exactly ask the Freestar Collective for help. We do things on our own.
Parece que você está sem tempo.
Yeah? Well, that's probably why they stenciled this cute little emblem on my armor. See? It says Neon Security. You know, my job. Look, you've already wasted too much of my time. So why don't you take off and deal with your problems on your own?
Quer falar comigo ou não?
I don't know. You willing to pay me or what?
Não tem nada que me irrite mais do que polícia corrupto.
What a coincidence. Nothing I can't stand more than a nosy civilian. I don't know. You willing to pay me or what?
Ei, vamos pagar, dude.
Hey, look at that. My schedule just cleared up.
Filha da mãe.
I actually have plenty of time to talk. Amazing. What do you want?
A Aurora é importante para a cidade?
Important? Aurora is the lifeblood
Para quem
of
não
Neon.
sabe, a Aurora é uma
Anyone that
bebida
disagrees is either delusional or a liar.
será de uma droga.
Bayou is
Ok.
literally pulling gold out of the sea. He's got everyone hooked on the stuff and has a stranglehold on the prices. The man's a genius. He actually had enough clout to convince the entire Freestar Collective that a highly addictive narcotic can be legalized. And between you and me, I don't even touch this stuff. But I'll be damned if I don't enjoy the money it brings in.
Então qual é o lance do gestor Bayou?
Neon is Bayou's house. Nothing happens in the city without his blessing. Doesn't matter if you're a sewer rat or a millionaire, you answer to him just the same. And you better answer with cash, or he won't lift a finger. Screw with the guy or try to complain to a higher authority, and I can personally promise to you that he'll make you disappear. But if you're pulling in cash and you're smart enough to let him shave a little off the top, he'll look the other way.
A segurança de Neon é a lei por aqui?
Sorry, I've heard Neon Security called a lot of things, but never the law. I guess you could say we enforce the rules just enough to keep the city from falling apart. But we're really here as Bayou's private army. You can find the Freestar Rangers in the city, but they're smart enough to keep their heads down and their hands clean. If you're looking for law and order, you're not gonna find it in Neon. Watch yourself. I have my eyes on you.
Bem, vamos subir. Sim, a voz dele é bastante tipo peculiar. Olha como até há bocado. Há bocado quer dizer. A vender. Maltinha, fazer bastantes missões, man. Vão ver? Aqueles episódios que é só mais exploração do que outra coisa. Aqui temos feito bastante coisa.
This better not be a waste of my time.
Ok.
Yeah. Buying, selling, or moving.
Bom dia para você também.
Alright, smartass, let's cut the bullshit. You either walked into the TA to buy some goods, sell some goods, or have some liberated goods taken off your hands for a reasonable price. So, instead of wasting my time making me explain how the business world works, let's get a move on.
Comercializar produtos roubados é ilegal.
Hey, I never said stole. You used that word, not me. Look, let's stop playing games. We both know what I'm talking about. Now what'll it be?
Como consegue escapar do radar da patrulha Freestar?
Well, first of all, the outpost in Neon is hardly anything to be worried about. They have what, like 4 men covering the entire city? Come on! And even if one of them got, I don't know, suddenly ambitious and put the heat on us, well, there are 2 ways to solve that problem. One way is to leave an unattended cred stick on the counter. The other is to give Sayoka a call. Either way, it's business for us as usual.
Estava pensando se você teria interesse nessa Pitstar.
Not a bad gun. Good balance, weight. Allied Armaments is a UC company, but their stuff is military grade. But that is not the issue here. That gun is hotter than a frying pan full of fish grease. I'm not giving you anywhere near market rate. Pleasure doing business with you. You done here? Time to move on.
Já vendi. Vamos agora ali. Vamos para nada. Dessa discoteca. Dessa discoteca. Vamos vestir assim para ir para o trabalho. É, maltinha? Iam assim trabalhar vocês? Hã? Para.
They say for every
Envidias de
5
mercadorias.
credits
Kits boa
the
noite.
Bay you spent on Neon, 4 went to the Astral Lounge.
Olha, falando nele.
Then my client can finally relax. He's a very tense man, you see. Tried to
tudo aí
smile
por aí.
once years ago and didn't like the fit. But I digress. Here's your payment as promised. Enjoy the rest of your time here in Neon.
GG. Você tem mais trabalhos para mim? Tá agora?
Yes, but I never work with the same client twice. Call it a personal role.
Ok. É justo.
May we live in interesting times.
Obrigado, menina. Bem, deixa-me lá aqui. Mentalidade de manada. Pergunta Frankie sobre o mata-leão.
Another day, another shift.
Your safety is almost guaranteed. So go out, have your fun.
I really don't know if I can do this.
We'll be here when you're ready. The hotel Boulevard.
Ah, ok. Enganou-me bem. Enganou-me bem. Eu ia falar com aquele NPC. Obrigado pela rosa. Milho. Nham, nham, nham. Popcorn. Desculpa, já passou.
Hope you're a paying customer. You lost, kiddo?
Eu não vou roubar nada, se é isso que você está pensando.
Sounds like something a thief would say.
Nossa.
I had some high hopes for this shop back when my husband and I opened it a while back. These days, if you ain't a regular, you're usually trouble.
Abre uma loja em Nova Atlântida. Não gosta de treta, não. Eu entendo. Confiar nos outros tem sido complicado.
Sounds like we understand each other then.
O Tevin Anastas me contou que um marginal chamado Mata-Leão fica por aqui.
Never heard of him. Now, are you gonna buy something or just annoy me all day?
Eu preciso muito saber onde ele está.
How am I supposed to know where he is?
Só preciso de informações. Ninguém nunca vai saber que você me passou.
I wish I could, but if anybody found out I told you...
Você está fazendo tempestade. É que você gostaria de ajudar se pudesse.
I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here.
Você está dizendo não agora, mas vai acabar dizendo sim. Eu deixei o suficiente, né? Espera.
If it's not a big deal, then why are you bothering me about it? I told you, I don't know who Headlock is. Now either quit loitering or make yourself useful and buy something.
Talvez isto ajude a lembrar.
Well, now that I know you're serious,
Desde a mãe, man.
we can talk business. Yeah, I know Headlock can't stand them. And I heard some of the other Sioka can't either. That boy doesn't know how to keep himself out of trouble. What'd he do this time?
Onde você conhece o Mata-Leão?
He's a customer. You're not here to interrogate me, so let's get back on track. Well, if any place should be terrorized, it may as well be the Emporium. In any case, if you're so desperate to find him, he and his friends are probably hanging out in Warehouse 4 or somewhere near there. I gotta ask, what are you gonna do with him?
Você não suporta o Mata-Leão porque se importa com o que vou fazer com ele. Ela vai dizer porque é cliente habitual, de certeza.
I have no affection for him whatsoever. He's a good-for-nothing thug, and a boastful one at that. I wouldn't mind seeing him get smacked around and put in his place. But that doesn't mean I think he should be killed.
Eu é que decido.
You're right, and you're standing in mine. You better watch your tone. I've got nothing more to say to you. You have your info, so either beat it or buy something.
Oh.
Come again.
Pensava que era agora.
I'm watching you.
Mata o leão.
And who do we have here? You here for business or to get your head caved in?
Oh, menino. É melhor deixar o empório em paz. Vamos já assim, então.
Is that so? I'm not just some low-life thug anymore. I'm with the Sioka now. You mess with me, you'll mess with the whole syndicate, and that won't end well for you.
Isso não me assusta. É que você estava antes de entrar.
The Ebbside Strikers. I ran with them for a good long while, but then it just became embarrassing. I couldn't even feed myself when I was with them. Clawed myself out of the gutter, and Sioka took notice. My talents were being squandered with the Strikers. I was too good for them.
Isso não me assusta.
Well, it should. All I need to do is say the word, and my Sioka buddies will pay you a very unpleasant visit. So go on, Hotshot. Give me a reason why I should leave Tevin and his shitty little store alone.
Decisão sábia.
Go on, enlighten me. But don't waste my time.
Esse comportamento não te beneficia em nada. Só está dificultando ainda mais a sua vida. Se continuar destruindo todas as lojas, não vai poder comprar nada de lugar nenhum. A segurança vai acabar se envolvendo e eles não vão pegar leve com você. Espera, vamos começar tipo tranquilo, né?
Sure. There may be some better uses of my time.
Você está chamando muita atenção. E não no bom sentido. Se não parar de prestar, vai acabar morto.
Looking over your shoulder in neon can get old.
Continuar a destruir todas as lojas, já.
That is just... Wow. Sorry.
Havia mais
I'm at a loss for
nenhuma
words.
que eu...
That's just one of the stupidest things I've
Não
ever
vais
heard.
morrer, dude.
Oh, come on. You weren't even close to convincing me.
Ok.
It's gonna take a lot more than that to get us to stop paying visits to Tevin.
Tu és chato, vou acabar contigo.
Last mistake you'll ever make.
Time to bleed.
Pronto, maltinha. E agora vai ser dedicado todo atrás de mim. É isso? Tentei persuadir. Ele não quis.
Tomorrow. I think I got the late section.
All of our items are... Be careful. Headlock is a dangerous gentleman.
Eu dei jeito no mata-leão, ele não vai mais te incomodar.
Oh my. Now that is a true relief. I thought I would never be rid of him. I'm not one to get involved with the rabble, so I'm glad you came along when you did. Thank you for your help. Please visit us again if you're in the market for luxury items.
Vai. ver aqui. Equilibrando as contas. Bora lá.
Got any spare creds? I can always take them off your hands. Hey, Chief, you got any creds you can spare?
Ah, aqui está.
Thank you kindly. You're a class bass, you know that? I'll do my best to someday pay you back. Streets on.
Latina.
This isn't a donation, it's an investment.
Calma, pega mais uns créditos.
Wow, you really did me a solid, Chief. I've got no words.
Uma pessoa queria saber se você encontrou algum códice.
Oh, I totally did. Found it in the dumpster right next to a half-eaten chunk. And it was perfect timing, really. You see, the other day, the wind got a nasty cough and blew away all of my business spreadsheets. But that won't happen with this slate. It's like wind resistant.
Eu posso achar as suas planilhas antigas em troca do códice.
That would mean I don't have to start over. All right, deal. I lost them near the employee break area. Look for any papers near the ground, the tables, maybe even the roof. You find all 3 spreadsheets, and I'll give you the slate.
Aí. Não dá? Ah, aqui. Como é que eu vou subir ali? Ok, assim. Bora. Um dia é do jogar também, mesmo. Um dia também é do jogar. Quando ele já não estiver no hype, para não variar.
Hey, it's my favorite customer. Got
Achei
any
as
more creds to
suas
spare?
planilhas.
Wow, that's real class of you, Chief. A+ stuff. Now I can get my books sorted, executive style. As promised, your slate. Tell your techie friend I didn't peek inside. And even if I did, I don't know what half of it says anyway.
Vamos ver, vamos ver.
I'm not gonna say this
Portanto, olha, este aqui estou a curtir bué, man. Apesar de também já não estar no hype dele, mas estou a curtir a cena. A fazer ao meu ritmo, sem grande pressa.
The Trackers Alliance always finds
Acho que sim. Mas a minha Xbox já deve ter feito a atualização, porque ele não atualizou. Ela deve ter atualizado, entretanto. Yeah. Vou ter com o menino.
What is it? How goes the slate search?
Eu recuperei o seu Códice.
Well done. It seems assigning you to this task was time well spent. And as I said when we met, time is money. Hopefully these credits will serve as adequate compensation. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have an operative to debrief.
GG. Vamos ver aqui. Tema. Malta, agora pergunta ao Yannick sobre. Boa. Então espera aí, vamos ter com o Yannick. Tem aqui mais uma atividadezita.
Ship goes long again. My
I've
girl's
got
gonna kill me.
cases of blend ready to sell. How many you want?
Eu topo outra corrida de Aurora.
No, are you crazy? I've got a captive audience here. Business is booming. Blend is part of the neon charm. It's iconic. Not to mention that Blend's mix of special ingredients can only be found here.
Eu topo outra corrida de Aurora.
Good, because I could always use more. Go work another shift at Xenofresh and meet with your contact. Then bring me back that package.
Vamos fazer só o nosso turno, malta. Portanto, mal, estou muito satisfeito. Fizemos bastantes missões secundárias aqui. Ganhámos créditos, XP. Ainda bem que aquele bugzito desbugou, né? Senão eu tinha perdido aqui bastante conteúdo. Antes era preciso fato, agora já não é preciso, ó. Diga. Eu sou trabalhador, tranquilo. Não é preciso fato de proteção nem nada. Ora. O resto eu tenho. Yeah. Da frente.
What I wouldn't give for just one solid week of sunshine.
Perfeito. Assim é da maneira, malta, que eu também esvazio um bocadinho das coisas que eu tenho. Uma rodada. Vem passar, man. Estou trabalhado. Oh.
It's a living, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Riley.
Hello.
Oh no, I happened to transmit some coordinates to you. My bad. I wonder what's over there.
Talvez eu dê uma olhada nisso.
I'm up for doing this again. Bye.
Tchau, tchau. Quero stop. Consegui! Ai caraças, o Luffy está a ficar um pirata do caraças, pá. Está a ficar um pirata do caraças, do... Dá-lhe aí, Pachico. Olha aí, Pachico. Tá doce.
If you're wondering what that smell is,
Tá quase, já faltou mais. Vamos ter com o Yannick. Vamos ter com o Yannick Jallo. Esse é o Yannick Jallo.
seems like the Crimson Fleet is
You look
everywhere
like
these
you could
days,
use a drink.
spreading like a
Tem que me
virus
entrega
through
para
the
você.
separate systems.
You keep this up and we will both be living large.
Abandon the colony. That way, they can strike anywhere.
Obrigado, mais 100 XP. Pronto. Bem, maltinha. E está feitinho. GG.